Hello everybody. So clearly these are not the teams that you were expecting to see. Unfortunately, what happened was the game crashed on me in the middle of the first match, and then I forgot to re-record, or actually the second match, like the second match of the season. And then I forgot to, when I started to when I started the game back up, I forgot to switch to the screen capture to capture that part of the screen, so I lost the actual game footage. So what I'm going to do in lieu of that is go ahead and quickly play a game of this, just a pickup game, short, hard, all that stuff. We'll just kind of say that, and we'll start.
The boot.
So
Kick off.
yeah, we sort of have a similar.
Controlled it.
It's
A
not
nice
using
ladder.
it's not using my controls. I'm gonna need to
Manages
change
to
that
keep it
a little
in
bit
check.
because this is not
Queen
cool.
was knocked down.
Looks like the referee is going to be a hard nose
Anyway,
this game.
let's time that out. Anyway, yeah. See, this is what happens when you end up like accidentally misrecording something, or when your computer decides that it's not going to be cool and
Other
decides to
sideline. Settles the ball.
not work.
Yo, I got that guy.
That is quite annoying, as you might
Here's a
expect.
chance.
And at this point, it's basically, just
Sit down.
what I've got to
Ref
deal with.
Didn't like that tackle. That'll be the boots ball.
What an out-of-control challenge that was.
Of course. Anyway, let's give it to Tony. He's Tony. Yo, it's Tony. Got the thing. He's like the Fonz, It's like the Fonz.
That one
Got the
will
New York
belong to
accent.
The boot.
Anyway, so yes, the game decided
The
to
boots will
not
put
work
it
for
back
me.
in play.
And the final score was 3-0, but I need to give you guys
Redirect
at
the
least
attack.
some sort of
Lace up the
compensation,
train.
I guess, for
Wind
that.
up.
And I guess that compensation will be
Punishes
me
the
not reproducing the game exactly as it should be, considering they actually
the
scored.
boots will restart
Um,
the game.
But basically, kind of the gist of what I
Keep
talked
the
about
ball
in that game.
control.
I'm using the technique that one of you guys
And it
suggested.
was a
I'm
clean
sorry, I
play.
can't remember your username off the top of my head right now. But the whole
Here's a
idea where
chance.
you don't have to actually click the little circle that says like play match. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! It did it again. It has done it again. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna try it one more time. Just one more time. Gotta do it again. And hopefully this time it works. Alright? Hopefully. That's no guarantee. Oh. Hey. There it is. Interesting. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, let us continue. So yes, we will go ahead and try to really quickly just play a quick pickup match.
Time.
Just shut up,
The
you sunny
Monsters
day. Just
kick off.
quiet. I don't care anymore. Oh gosh, I forgot to change the. Oh my gosh,
Go
my recording. It's just
Go
ruined.
team.
It's ruined. It's ruined. My life, all the things just do not. They don't like me.
Taps it over.
Uh-huh.
Drops it. Yellow, freeze it up.
I'm so tired now. I'm tired for multiple reasons. One, because the
Dribbles
game
it
is
up.
not working with me. Two, because I've had a long day at work. We at work today we
Bring the
had
ball
like an
forward.
intern board game night, and so we ended up like going and staying for like an
Give that
extra
an
2
upright
hours
flag up.
after.
Nice
What?
call.
But she's all the way out there. Anyway, we ended up staying for like
Plays
an
it
extra
over.
2 hours, or 3 hours really, after the end of work. So after
Maria
5
read
o'clock,
that
and
pass
played some
beautifully.
Fine
board
positioning
games.
to
Well,
gain the
mine
ball.
was Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Tackle
I
by
played that with
Dante.
a few of my co-workers, or my
Wind up.
co-interns, and hey, we scored using one button. But yeah, so a few of
The
us ended up. Oh
Wombat
gosh, I wanted to
restart the game.
change the settings, but anyway, a few of us played Betrayal at House on the Hill. If you have not played Betrayal at House on the Hill, I
Punch it
recommend
up
you
the
do it
tree.
if you like board games, because it is extraordinarily fun, and you will have many laughs, and it's also strategy,
chance.
so If you're into that, it's good. If not, you can just kind of do whatever you want, and it's cool too. But either way, it's a
What are
fun
they
thing.
going to
I
do
forgot
here?
to do it again. Anyway, it's a fun thing to do. You have fun with your friends. Just try it out if you get a chance. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm tired.
Received it.
A roundabout way of saying it. But in addition to like those things that I had to say, oh, excuse me, I'm sort of feeling I feel like I should burp, but don't, not really. Anyway, a few of the things that I mentioned in the last episode that, or well, not really last episode, last failed episode, was that I recently purchased the Humongous Entertainment Pack off of Steam. So Steam decided, or well, I guess Humongous Entertainment decided that they were going to be like, hey, let's put the gigantic pack of all of the things that we have ever done, like ever, into the into Steam. And so all of like the point and click games that they made back in the 90s and 2000s, they ended up recreating as like Steam games. So you can go back and play all the things that you played when you were a kid, if you were a 90s kid, and have fun. And so I bought that, and now I will be eventually playing those for you guys, because, I mean, why not? And we're just going to skip all the halftime banter and continue on. But yeah, so that will eventually come out. And so basically, like a really quick kind of overview of what basically compelled me to get that. Back when I was, like, you know, in elementary school, middle school, not really so much middle school, more, I mean, definitely elementary school, and even before that, they had the putt-putt games, which is basically a purple convertible with a pet dog, and he goes around, does crazy stuff, and...
Ref didn't like that tackle.
Oh,
That'll
really?
be the monster's ball.
The defender gets caught pushing
Is
there.
that... Wait, okay, that's my ball. Okay, good. But yeah, so they basically kind of go around and they...
Offside.
Yeah, I saw
She
that
was
one
a
coming.
bit too anxious to go on the
They
attack.
go around and do different things. Like, it's a point-and-click kind of puzzle adventure. And so it's a really fun thing for a kid. And there are 2 or 3 kind of different storylines that everybody goes through. And, you know, you play it, like, it switches. Like, you play it once and then you play it again. And it's a different storyline the second time.
Off the post.
Sometimes there's, like, you know, the third storyline. And basically all it is you go around and do kind of different things in the same world, but they're just slight differences, and you just solve different puzzles, and it's really cool. And that was my, like, 8-year-old brain or 6-year-old brain being like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. There are computers and, like, a cool action hero talking car with a puppy. It's so amazing. And of course that's me, like, 100% making fun of the 6-year-old me, but I mean, I know that's what I probably sounded like. So back then, you know, that was what I liked. I enjoyed those kind of games. Enjoyed, you know, having fun with them, solving the different puzzles, doing different things. And so for you all, I will be replaying my childhood memories that may also be your childhood memories, and sharing that nostalgia with you online. So if you don't want to buy the games again, or maybe if you're trying to decide whether or not you should buy the games again, or even buy the games for the first time if you've never played them, you can hopefully soon check them out here and get an idea of what it is that they have for you, that they have to offer. So I'm hopefully gonna get those in. Obviously I'm trying to focus on this backyard series first to see if I can get this to really, you know, end up being completed, which, judging by the fact that I'm doing the short matches here... Oh, no, don't pass it to Ashley yet. Alright, Gretchen. Oh, that's full time. Anyway, so that was almost what the original score was. I'll go ahead and show you that, because guess what? We're also going to play another quick match. So, as you can see, it was 3-0. And now we're playing the All-Stars. But yeah, so...
Ready to have...
Anyway, oh, I'm sorry, I skipped that. but basically they just kind of do witty banter. It's like, hey, Earl Grey's here with sunny days from across the pond, blah, blah, blah. And then they say, oh, Super Duper All-Stars and Green Rockets. Green Rockets should continue their win streak.
Kick off.
Anyway, there's a good kind of overview of what goes on in that little intro. But yeah, so
Brings the ball forward.
my hope is to, get this series kind of on its way and concluded. My favorite game of the bunch is without a doubt Backyard Football. So I will be extraordinarily happy when I get to play that, but at the moment, obviously, I'm focusing on this Backyard Soccer, and Backyard Soccer is actually fairly appropriate considering it is currently the World Cup. And the U.S. has won their first match, and this weekend we'll be playing their second match against Portugal. So we will see exactly what happens, but hopefully, if everything goes well, the U.S. will be showing off their amazing skills and getting another win. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with projects at the moment. So I'd like to, focus on this, get this kind of out there and on the go, get it done, and then once this is done, move over and maybe do like the other Humongous Entertainment games that kind of made up my childhood. So I mean, if you guys think that's something that you'd want to see, feel free to go ahead and tell me. If it's something that you think you're just going to be bored with, go ahead and tell me that too. I'm here to make make videos. I'm here to make games eventually, but right now to make videos of games that you want to see. And so if I'm making games of things that you want to see now, then that's good, and I know it's good that you're probably going to be enjoying them, and that's what I want to see. I want you guys to enjoy things. That's kind of what I'm here for. But if you want to see something else, maybe you want to see me do some stupid stuff on a face cam, I'm fine with trying that too, but it's up to you. And so I'll leave it up to the audience to decide. If you don't have any comments on it, or you don't really care, then I'll just continue with what I'm doing now. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. But of course, I kind of started off with it as doing like Gears of War and Ghost Recon, and oh wow, I paused it for a second there accidentally. But I'd like to get back to maybe Ghost Recon eventually, because I started the PC version, like the original PC Ghost Recon, and it was a fun game for the time that I played it. But it's just I didn't continue it because it took so long to do, and I really didn't see much of a point in doing it because I don't think there was much of an interest. Anyway, I'll shut up so you can listen to them talk now.
Comes to a close. I can feel the rocket power here today. At halftime, the Rockets are launching an impressive assault. Up 3-0.
Sonny, what can I say? I am speechless. They have such a fantastic lead that it speaks for itself.
Alright, so now you can hear their comments.
The Rockets will start
but yeah,
the
so
second half. Settled it.
that's basically why I didn't really continue on with Ghost Recon too much, because I didn't want to
Brings the ball forward.
make these really long videos that not many people were watching. But I mean, if there's interest, then I'll continue it.
That'll be a goal
But
kick
yeah, so at the
for
moment,
the
the plan is
All-Stars.
Backyard Sports, get that kind of done and chugging along. And it would only be like the original ones, so going through like playing Backyard Baseball is done, then this Backyard Soccer, then Backyard Football, Backyard Basketball, and then Backyard Hockey. And after Backyard Hockey is done, then we would basically continue on to the Humongous games and go that way. But I mean, if you want to see something else, if you want to see some variation, if you don't want all Backyard Sports right away, you maybe want to see some of the Humongous games like kind of mixed in, we can make that happen too. It's all up to you. I'm leaving it up to you guys. Excuse me. Had to burp that time. Oh no. Mikey, get it, Mikey.
Such wonderful placement on that shot.
No. Of course it happens. Of course it happens. Of course it happens. That's all I have to say. Of course it happens. But hey, there we go. it actually remembered to go and switch over to there. So I remember to make it to recording then. Of course, we're gonna have to record this again. So I don't know what's going on. I'll have to look into this, like why it's crashing. But since we're playing such short matches, it's not really a huge deal because I mean I can restart it and finish them really very quickly. So oh come on, get it, Ricky, get it. Oh, I messed that up. But yeah, so basically I'll look into that, figure that what's going on. But the gist of the other conversation is just tell me what you guys want, because if you tell me what you want, then I'll try to make it happen. So the next thing that I was going to talk about in the other recording that I didn't quite get to was that I decided over this past weekend that I really wanted to play Mario Kart, the new one. And so I kind of bought a Wii U, just a little bit. Just, you know, a little bit bought it. And by that I mean I paid the entire price for it, so I bought one. But I haven't really like played it for anything other than Mario Kart at the moment. I started Wind Waker HD because I actually never had the original Wind Waker. I did, however, have the free game coupon from buying Mario Kart 8, so I got that. So now, I mean, I can do stuff on the Wii, however, there is that whole Nintendo thing that I don't really understand at the moment. Basically, I know it means that Nintendo takes all revenue, which I'm fine with. I mean, if you guys want to see Nintendo games, I don't necessarily need to get revenue for them. As long as, you know, you're interested in it, I'll make them just because I know there's an interest in it. So it's basically up to you guys. If you want to see me do something on the Wii U or on the Wii, or on the GameCube or any of the Nintendo systems, I can do that too. I have pretty much every system in the modern era. I don't have a PS4, but I do have an Xbox One. And I have a PS3. I don't know if I can record off of that necessarily yet. Mainly because I don't know if because I know it has HDCP, and I only have an HDMI cable for it, so I don't know if I can actually record that, and that's going to go out of bounds, isn't it? Oh no, it just barely stopped out of in bounds. But yeah, so basically I have the ability to record almost everything from the modern era. And from modern era, I'm including the Nintendo 64. However, with the Nintendo 64, yeah, I'm skipping them. From the Nintendo 64, I don't have a majority of games. I have a couple. I have some decent ones. Like I have GoldenEye, I have Pokemon Stadium 2, but not 1. So like my collection is kind of sparse there because I got it secondhand. But if you want to see like any specific games, I'll make sure I can make it happen. So basically what I just need from you guys is, you know, comments, suggestions, kind of ideas, but just tell me what you want. That's basically what I need to hear. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just feedback from you guys, and then I'll make whatever you guys need me to. But yeah, so that's the other thing. Now, the final thing that I was going to talk about in the last video that I would like to talk about now is that I recently had my 21st birthday. Now, along with this comes the ability to drink. I mean, that's at least in the US. If there's anybody from other countries watching, which supposedly there was at some point based on the YouTube analytics. But if, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like now I have the legal ability to buy and drink alcohol. I don't really particularly like it, so I'm gonna put that out there now. Alcohol really is not one of my main choice beverages. The thing that I really like is sweet tea, but that's because I'm from the South. So yeah, I just like really sweet beverages. Oh, whoops, ignore that. But yeah, so I like really sweet beverages, and I don't like the taste of alcohol. I really don't like the taste of beer. I don't know why. Well, actually I do know why. It's way too bitter. Like, along with my love of things that are sweet, my hatred of things that are bitter is fairly high up there. And so I just can't, like, that's part of the thing with alcohol. I just can't deal with bitter.
We'll
It
restart the
just
game.
does not taste good to me. And so that's kind of where I'm at with that. However, now that I do have the ability to drink, and actually I was drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade while I recorded this, I would be willing to do like drunk episodes if you guys want to see that. Like,
And
if you
it
want
was
to
a
see me
clean
stumble
play.
through playing a match of backyard soccer drunk, I would
Corner
gladly do
goes
that for
to
you.
the All-Stars.
I wouldn't just stop at a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I
Corner
have
kick
some
coming up
vodka
for
that I
the
would be
All-Stars.
This is a
ingesting
great place to have a shot
if
on
you
goal.
wished to
This
see that.
one's a
However,
diving header.
that's if you wish to see that. And remember, I do not particularly like this kind of thing.
Leads the
But
runner.
I will do it because it's entertaining, because I've seen it on Machinima, and mainly Machinima, and I skip them again, but oh well, I don't care. They can just go woo and all they want, but yeah. Anyway, we'll go to the team bench really quick. See that we have 3 wins and no losses, and the monsters are alongside of us with 3 wins and no losses, but everybody else is kind of underneath us. The fishes and hornets are way down at the bottom. Anyway, here's our schedule. As you see, we're playing the monsters next, so we... excuse me. That's the Mike's Hard Lemonade there. But we will be knocking off the monsters in the next episode from our standing as unbeatable, or unbeaten. But yeah, so if you wish to see me like mimic the whole drunk episodes of things, then please tell me that as well. I don't plan on doing it because I don't actually plan on being a drinker. And by that I mean I don't plan on drinking much at all. So if I'm going to purchase any alcohol, I need to do it for like entertainment purposes of other people. And as I've found out from my girlfriend kind of feeding me alcohol, I am a giggly alcoholic. So, well, not alcoholic because I'm not alcoholic. I'm just, you know, a person who drinks things that they're poured out for him. But yeah, so if you wish for me to do things like that, I will do that as well, just to kind of make things spicy and different. I know like the like some of the guys from Machinima, like Scene Anner, well not Scene Anners actually, but Eat My Diction and Gassy Mexican and like Law Renee, they do like the Drunk Fridays, or what do they call it? I can't even remember at this point. But they do like the drinking, like wasted weekend. It's not wasted weekend. It's effed up Friday. I'm not gonna say that because I'm trying to keep the channel a little more PC. Even though I watched a video of mine recently and it was like, well, I didn't even try to hide it. But yeah, so anyway. That's basically kind of where I'm looking at. I'd like to get feedback from the audience, which is you guys. See, you know, what you want me to do, what you want me to produce for you. Obviously, Backyard Soccer will be going up, hopefully consistently. Not sure really if there's going to be a set day that they'll go up, but I will be doing what I can to make sure that they go up in a timely fashion while I work and do other things as well, including take a online class, which I have a midterm for next week. So we will see. But yeah, I just want your feedback to, you know, kind of get a better idea of what you guys want me to do. If there's any suggestions that you have for me and things like that. I still have like ideas for a web series and different things that I'd like to try out, but I still don't have the resources or time to really do that. Like, I can't dedicate the amount of time that I need to do that now. And I also want to, like, you know, make intros and make custom thumbnails, but I just don't have the time. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions for like videos that you want to see happen or that you think might help to improve your viewing experience, please do share them, because I'm listening. I'm here for you, just for you, for you. Yes, you, specifically you, and all the other viewers. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of what I'm gonna say here. Thank you for listening to my babbling. As you have in many other episodes, and I'd like to thank you again for supporting me throughout my journey. I think it's been like 3 or 4 years now that I've been on YouTube making videos, and my recording setup has greatly increased in magnitude, and it's all because you guys have been supporting me throughout the entire time. So thank you, and I'd like to say goodbye now, I guess, because I have nothing else to say. So yeah, adios.